this next area, no matter what the suggested power type is, wow, all of them are available. I've got to use the Great Fairy. Just to show her off. She's absurd.
Of course she is.
Oh boy.
It would be weird if she wasn't.
Rashness nearly cost him his life as shadowy doubles overwhelmed him.
First, it kind of looked like the chat moving was part of the animation.
The Master Sword is a mighty weapon.
That I'm not going to use.
Power can be used only by someone who understands the bonds of friendship. The Hyrulean
They really had to force that narrative though, like, he clearly got cocky and was in his head.
The only way
No, he
to
wasn't.
save
He was
Hyrule
fine.
was to defeat Sia. The Hyrulean army headed to the Valley of Seers to force a decisive battle. But Sia did not sit idle, despite her overwhelming advantage. She found new ways to fortify her troops using her own...
I thought for a second it said, but Sia still did not die. Somehow. Like, they just couldn't do it.
The final battle
Like
between
Rasputin,
armies
she
of
will
light
not go.
and darkness.
What is it gonna take?
So you guys are not ready for the Great Fairy.
I feel like I never really am.
No. No, I'm not.
So I am actually playing as the Great Fairy. Link is the one stuck in a bottle.
Whoa.
Okay.
Also, I don't know why she's dressed like a bee, but that's what the second level of Great Fairy is.
I'm into it.
I'm not surprised.
I was gonna be so happy if she grabbed the bottle and just started smacking the shit out of people.
Jesus Christ! Is this just like God mode?
I think the Master Sword is still technically stronger, but...
This is more like goddess mode.
Right.
It takes her for fucking ever to do anything, is a problem.
You never see the Great Fairy actually fight, but if she did, or if any of them did, they can save the country themselves. I like it. Oh, that's cute. I like after all that, he's like, yeah, I'll willingly get back in the bottle.
Now, can you play as Breath of the Wild Great Fairy?
Too big. Just too much.
Too big. Too chunky.
Oh, he's gonna do a little dance. Oh. They had the spotlight on.
Where am I? There I am.
This is honestly really rad. Just being like this fucking huge bitch. Like... It's like a kaiju game or something.
Like, I get what you meant, but it's like... I don't know if huge bitch would have been my go-to to describe what I'm seeing.
I guess not. I'm sorry. Kind of makes me want to play at a game where you're like just a giant monster fighting a ton of little dudes.
Have you ever heard of Rampage?
Well, are you fighting the... I guess you are. You're fighting like the army and shit.
I could do some of her special attacks, but they take so goddamn long to do.
What? Oh.
I like how being let out of the bottle, it's not so that way you can, oh, now you can temporarily play as your own character. It's just so that way they can, like, stage the scenes where, like, oh, this is when you encounter the Great Fairy in XYZ game, and then you get put back in the bottle.
Goodbye, Amba.
She went headfirst into the bombs and it did nothing to her. I don't know how to handle this. He says, propelling a million feet away. Well, that looked like she just bitch slapped him in slow motion, and that ended it.
Somebody do what you're supposed to.
Just once, I just want the guards to be like one of those red text boxes, and it's like, why do we suck?
Those pants look very comfy. Oh god, here come the moon!
Yeah, I'll just throw the moon at you.
That's the second character that can attack with the moon. Forget what the other one was, but I think it wasn't it Midna? There was another character who could attack by bringing down the moon.
I mean, there's Skull Kid.
Yeah, I know Skull Kid can do that. I think it wasn't like a hook shot that dragged him down or something.
Yeah, the charged up hook shot does that. That's across the way, goddammit.
Minor gripe thing, but I hate when they give you a character that can levitate or float or something, but then like you see like a gap where logically they could fly over it, but you can't.
You can only levitate when there's ground underneath you.
I get why, but it's also just like annoying, because you think, oh yeah, I can fly over it. Nope. The way the camera was shot, I thought it was his move, but it was very unimpressive because it missed, but then he just got electrocuted.
Unimpressive is the word I would use. I feel like the novelty of the Great Fairy wears off pretty quickly, because she seems cool, she's powerful, but with how big she is and how far back the camera's zoomed, she might be moving faster, but it doesn't look it. So it just seems like you're moving very slowly.
I get. But she still is moving faster.
And also, her special attacks are powerful, but they take so long to do that by the time they're done, Zelda's dead.
I don't know. I love that reasoning. I don't know.
Let me use my super special Sailor Moon-esque magic attack that takes 4 minutes to pass. What do you think, Princess? Zelda in a coffin? Ding.
Already buried.
Link, in quotes, defeated the Dinolfos. Good job. Doesn't really do much as advertised, huh?
No.
Have a good night, David.
Night.
Goodbye.
Link, you play the part well.
You're welcome. I know, right? Like most good heroes, you let everyone else do the work for you.
Link's smile fades. Oh my god, I'm the villain.
That's why they put me in this bottle. I'm not helping. They captured me. That'll always be one of the coolest things to me about this game. Just dropping the moon is an actual attack.
In multiple situations.
Yeah.
I only just realized, of course the Great Fairy is water type. She lives in a pond.
All of them have.
So you can equip the Great Fairy to several characters, right?
No, just Link.
Oh, okay.
Can't you imagine Ganondorf in a bottle? grumpy faced while this fairy does everything.
And I just imagine, like, if she could be assigned to different characters, would her moveset change?
Maybe. But then they would have to, like, if they would do that, they might as well just make her an actual character then.
Yeah.
I mean, she is, but, like, she's still only attached to Link.
It does seem a little complicated to play as her. It's like you have to equip her to Link. Like, why don't you just make her a standalone character?
Well, who's ever gonna meet the Great Fairies but Link?
Yeah.
That is true. I don't think any other characters really acknowledge them. I'm sure there's been, like, a line or two, I think in Ocarina of Time, where it's like, oh, yes, you should visit the Great Fairy Fountain. You'll get a wallet or something, but that's about the only time I can really think of.
She is styling and profiling.
Yeah, she's got some good breakdancing Karopea moves going on.
I think I need to go around, because the door to this next sanctum is blocked off. I was right. For once.
Okay, guys, I've been wrong literally every single time, but this time...
Every single time I've ever said anything, I've been wrong. But this time, I got it.
Remember the time I said we need oxygen? Wrong.
What we needed was water.
She gives a thumbs up and a wink to everybody. You know, I always need new spell books, but not because, you know, they break or something. It's because I keep throwing the pages at people.
Oh, Sia's got to be evil.
I don't think I like surprises. Lana holds up her book. In geometry?
I'm here now.
Hi. Wow, what? Sia, stop.
Can you hear me from there?
No!
What?
No!
Someone has a tummy ache.
Yes.
I know because I'm you.
That can't be true. You're smart.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Aw, classic.
So if Lana was the light that was ejected from Sia, how does she know her name is Lana? How did she decide that?
She named her?
She woke up, she picked up the first book that was around, turned to the first chapter, saw that name, and she's like, of course! That's me!
That's me.
Me!
Points at it. Me!
The one time Sia was happy in her life.
She pointed at the name Lana and she introduced herself. Hello everybody, my name is Book.
My name is Paige. Wait, shit, that's a name.
Eh.
Ah, that square rubbed up against me a few times.
Actually, I don't know if the Great Fairy actually moves faster than everybody else. She usually looks about the same speed, come to think of it.
Zelda, get over here. What are you doing?
Is she not at the fairy fountain?
No. She's stuck over here because there's one half-dead Dinophos.
She's not even looking at it and it missed. Come along, Zelda.
Don't go after Volga, thank you. Finally. I'm in here and out there!
I'm very complicated. And sometimes unnecessary. By the way, I could have done this the whole time!
I could have just killed everyone! Don't make me mad.
In any game. In any game.
Mission failed.
After that cutscene, well, you blew it. What do you mean?
This game is stupid.
I'm sure it was like some mission like, oh, get the basketball out of the lake or something, and we didn't see it.
Alright, Lana, I'm just gonna let you die to Volga.
Yay!
I'm glad we got this Lana character down.
I'm not in a position to complain.
I exist to die. A purpose all my own.
Zelda is trying to convince Volga, which in a world of losing battles is...
I'm sure she's still just trying to use her diplomatic tendencies. With violence.
It's the only way Volga understands.
She stabs him in the chest and he's like, ah, I see, a peace treaty.
That's kind of how Final Fantasy 15 starts. Except backwards.
A peace treaty, then he stabs him. I like it. I know it's because of the hand motion, but it seems like she's always like, her finisher is like a slap, or her just doing the Z motion with her finger. Like, all she needed was like to Z snap through it.
Z for Zelda, huh? Is that?
Z for Z, what's your name again?
Your Highness, get over here and do this for me.
And then I'll summon you. Zelda, one more thing? You failed.
You get a Z for effort.
Okay, I have to wonder. I don't know if it's actually happened or not, but have they ever said, like, after they beat Sia, like, hey, see ya later, and then they just, like, leave her there and she gets angrier?
You know, Yoshi, I'm pretty sure that happened.
Really?
Yeah, totally. I think I think Ganondorf was the one who said it, actually.
That's why he hasn't shown up since.
See you later, he said, looking at Sia as he died.
What the fuck? An ice cube.
Reminder, we made her sexy. Reminder, tits. Too many Zelda characters have breasts. We needed more tits.
Well, this is Tecmo we're talking about. I think. Yeah?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay. She's got one pant leg.
I'll say this, if you had the opportunity to make a Zelda OC, and it was official and canon, you would take that chance. But I don't know if you would come up with, like, here's my giant titty boob lady.
Somebody did point out, and I do kind of like this, I mean, like, it's annoying that the female villain, her entire motivation is, oh my god, I love Link. But also, that's kind of like the meta story for the entire Hyrule Warriors game, that Link is too much of a girl magnet. He's dangerously hot.
Here's my idea for a Zelda story. Okay, once upon a time, Link was so hot that everyone died.
The end. Like Patrick, or Link's equivalent to Patrick, I guess. Telling him a story to, like, cheer him up. It's like, it's called The Attractive Barnacle. Once there was an attractive barnacle. He was so attractive that everyone died. The end.
That helped a lot.
I feel great!
Zelda surrounded by a bunch of people in a war. That really didn't help at all.
Know what you mean?
That didn't help at all.
I can't imagine her being whiny. I imagine her being pissed, like, thank you for telling me that stupid story. We are dying.
Who would be Link's equivalent to Patrick? Does Link have any friends?
Occasionally.
Depends on the game. That's not a question I normally think about. Epona's his friend.
It's called the Ugly Barnacle.
Daronia doesn't have any special power. I was going to say, let's have him finish it off, but he can't.
No, he stinks, that's why.
Defeated one Sia. There's more.
Yeah, didn't they say something like she divided her to 5 of herself? Or like, there's more than one?
There's only one. No, Link needs health. God, you both where I want you.
You know, after a while, Lana, do you have to, like, jump through the things? Can't you just, like, make them explode?
Gotta kick him first.
the goal. Defeat Sia. And that one. And that one. And that one too.
Impo would be Squidward.
Just not enjoying anyone's shit.
Lank.
So I'm assuming in this narrative that Zelda would be SpongeBob.
I'm princess. I'm princess.
I'd say Link is SpongeBob.
Okay. Alright, because I would love for Link to sing about the Hyrule Warrior pizza is the pizza for you and me. And was just forced to go with it.
And I guess, no, I'd say Zelda would be Sandy. Ganondorf would be Plankton.
Makes sense.
I went to college.
I want Ganondorf to be that one guy at the end of the pizza episode who's like, hey, what about my drink? You didn't order any drink.
How am I supposed to eat this pizza without my drink? Destroys Hyrule.
Link walking over to Impa, who's on a rock. Link flops on the ground, starts crying his ass out.
I told your friend I didn't want any. Well, this one's on the house.
I would pay for that.
Yeah, I'd pay for Impa to hit me in the head with a pizza.
You certainly would pay for it.
I'm glad that you said that because I would never in 1,000 years, actually.
I mean, Impa probably could kill me with a pizza.
For a while, I was wondering, like, I wonder why he hasn't switched to Link, and then you did, and I was like, oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Because it's kinda not actually at all Link, but he's in a bottle.
I can't breathe. Great Fairy. Can't breathe.
Oh, maybe that's why she lets him out every now and then in those special moves.
To air him out.
Yeah. Like, alright, hold your breath. Alright, you get to breathe for 10 seconds, hold your breath.
Who would be Mr. Krabs?
Happy Mask Salesman.
That's what I was thinking. I have another moon.
You get a moon.
The Happy Mask Salesman. Day 3! Give it up for day 3! The moon's gonna crash, we're all gonna die!
Guys, I brought you here to kill her.
I think they're just like, nah, you pretty much got it.
I can't bring the moon down. Oh, a complete fill for my special gauge. Daruni is the swole lobster.
Larry? I guess, yeah. Swole lobster. I mean, I guess that's what he is.
Oh wow, I just noticed a little multiplier for how many Cias there are. Wonder how I missed that.
That's quite an end.
No, I said that I wanted a puppy. You're so stupid. You don't listen.
Oh. Well, this was all just a big misunderstanding then.
But you're dead.
I should have listened.
Yeah, you really should have. Stupid.
Okay, now's not the time.
Who, me?
And I can live with that, because I'm not the one who's currently dying. I was gonna say, see ya, Lana, but that didn't make sense.
I'm God now.
Now you guys are gonna die. But never mind. She's happy.
I mean, she could say it with that smile, though.
Agatha, you didn't do. Get out of here.
I watched.
And I watched.
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
And he waddled away. Waddle. Wait, shit, she's not wearing pants. Those are socks. What? I've been lied to. This game sucks.
Put that little leggy space between her skirt and the socks.
Yeah.
That is nice, but that doesn't change the fact that I've been lied to.
Your legs are great, but I've been lied to.
Jacob, is it really lying if it's just something you perceived and kept that perception incorrectly for a long time?
Well, you guys never corrected me, so you guys are actually the liars.
Well, here's the thing, I had no idea you cared about that, nor do I remember that coming up in conversation.
I have brought up the pants more times than I've brought up my own family.
I can believe that.
Who would be Mrs. Puff? Great Fairy? No. Great Fairy's too happy.
Will we ever see you again? Maybe, unless there's a Hyrule Warriors 2 of some sort.
Where they wise up and don't include me.
Zelda, I've been meaning to tell you, you're not that good at the harp. You really need to practice some more.
Smashes the harp on Impa's head.
Yeah, you did it, Link!
I can't wait for Hyrule's Warriors 2, where we get Link's brother Luke. That'd be great.
Luke.
Lunk.
Lunk.
Lunk. Well, that'd be just long. We've already been through that. Uh-oh. Bad ending.
Link's brother Long. I'm back. I'm on fire!
Is this the bad ending, or is this merely sequel bait? Guess you'll have to find out. Because Jacob doesn't know.
No.
He's so terrified in the
Help! Help!
Keeps covering him up. There it is. I'll probably make Link's face the thumbnail. So, we've unlocked Sia's tail now.
Oh, short.
And Ganondorf's return.
Oh, no, we're not done.
There's a lot of side story stuff, more than I thought there would be.
Wow. I mean, at least the idea of, like, Ganon's having his own story is really cool.
I think I may have had my fill for the day, though.
Yeah, we covered a lot of ground.
We did a lot today. 15 minutes over my limit.
Alrighty, folks. We're gonna call this section of Hyrule Warriors there. After this, the epilogue of epilogues, I guess.
And then another epilogue unlocks. And another.
Yeah, Brenna points out a lot of this is additional stuff from Hyrule Warriors Legends.
Hyrule Warriors had a really interesting way of, like, avoiding death. Was like, first it's on the Wii U. Then we go to the 3DS. Wait, that's starting to die because of Switch? Now we're on Switch.
Yeah,